All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's your boy Trap King. Let's look and see what we can find today. I mean, it's always good to start with some good music, and let's listen to some good music and have fun. Come with a cool mindset. It's very important. I don't know what music you guys listen to. I don't know. I don't know what music you guys listen to, but I like listening to good music. I like listening to music that's going to be. Not, I don't like noise. It doesn't have to be too loud. Just calm. Play me some jazz and I'm good. Play me some jazz, some cool hip hop, and I'm good. So let's start. First things first. We are quickly going to look at what we did yesterday, and then we'll look at what's going to happen today. So, what we were expecting yesterday, we were expecting the market to come give us this. Unfortunately, the market didn't give us this before the market went back down. So, we're done with this move. This move is no more. This move, we don't have any business here for now. We don't have any business right here for now. We don't have any business. So, let's see. We don't have any business here for now. So if you're still trying to hold on to this, I suggest you close it because I'm not in this. All right. So that was on you had. Let's take a look at EG. Let's take a look at EG and let's see what EG gave us. And then EG, we're gonna take a look at. My internet, like I told you guys, my internet is messing up like crazy, and I'm like, what is going on? It's so annoying. But you guys will have to bear with me. I don't know what happened. It's not always like this. But you guys have to bear with me. So you guys are okay, good. That was it. This was it on this pair here, right here, and then the fall. Okay, and let's look at what was the other pair? I think it was EU. We looked at EU. We looked at EU. And EU is actually looking good. In the meantime, did anybody catch any trades yesterday with me? Did anybody catch any trades? Did anybody do well? What exactly did you do yesterday? I want to know. I want to know what you did yesterday. So, look at this. This was let's see. So I remember telling you guys that I still liked EU for some reasons known to me. The market came all the way up here, and then your first stop was going to be on this line here. This is where your first target was going to be, right here. Did it hit? Oh, yes, it did. So let's see how many pips from where you picked it from all the way down here. This was 41 pips. So if you did not catch this 41 pips, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for your loss. But guess what again? It gave us another opportunity. So what we're going to do here is so that's 41 pips on EU. Somebody needs to start taking count of what I'm doing. Somebody needs to start, because what I like to do is I like to be held accountable for whatever setups I give the people, right? 41 pips on EU, USD from yesterday's Zoom. 1 second. Let me quickly go and look at EG. EG was how many pips? I want to be sure. Then we'll come back and we'll pick a setup on EU because I have a setup brewing on EU. I have a setup brewing on EU, so I don't want anybody to like I'm here for everybody, so we have something to take. So here to here was about 27 pips. So let's go back to EU and pick a setup. Let's go back here and pick a setup. So where's the setup here? As you can see, what do we have here? a trap. So pull out your fib from this all the way up here. So on EUR USD, if you were sleeping on the first setup that I gave you, well, I'm still sorry for your loss, but guess what? You gave us another one right here, which is even very beautiful also. So what I want to see is I want to see this market come here. Remember what I told you. I told you that all of this zone is your sell zone. You can pick it anywhere you choose to pick it. But personally, I choose to pick it here. All right. I choose to pick it here. That means not every time it's going to come here. Sometimes it may, sometimes it may not. But I choose to pick it here because of the risk to reward it's going to give me. I mean, if I pick it from here, or let's say here, my stop loss is going to be like, let's say how many pips? My stop loss is going to be like 21 pips for a potential of 41 pips. I mean, that's a risk to reward of 1:2. You see that? So I'm going to put my entry at 1.18920 on EUR USD, 1.18920 on EUR USD. EUR USD 1.18920. Stay with me. We're going to do this together. Okay. 1 second. Sell limit 1.18920. That's where my first entry will be. My final entry is going to be at 1.18950. My stop loss is going to be at 1.19160. My first target is going to be at 1.18680. And my final target is going to be at 1.18540. So what happens is, for those people that were already in this one from yesterday, I mean, your stops should be at break even. You should take some money off the table. I don't need to tell you that. Your stops should be at break even. You should take some money off the table. And then, I mean, you can pick another entry here if you choose to join this new move. But this is it. I'm going to pick it right here. Okay. So that is EUR USD. Now, have a look at EUR USD. I'm going to quickly take a look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY. All right, perfect. So on GBP JPY, this is what I want to see on GBP JPY. If you want to take it with me, be my guest. If you do not want, be my guest also. So here, stop loss 27 pips, and my target is going to be 50, let's say 56 pips. That's the risk to reward of 1:2. So the entry is going to be at 151,025. I mean, this market shouldn't just fall from here because I'm going to be so pissed. But I want the market up here because, I mean, we're paid to wait. 151.025. Stop loss is going to be 151.295. And then, I mean, in this particular scenario, your first target is going to be, let's see. The first target at 30 pips, move your stops to break even. Let's see. At 30 pips, move your stops to break even. At 30 pips, move your stops to break even, and then follow the trade all the way down. Okay. So that's GJ. This is what I'm looking at on GJ right here. You can take a screenshot before I get off here. You can take a screenshot. 1 second. Is anybody asking any question? Somebody said there's a weekly low on EU. Okay, I'll get back there. I'll get back there. All right. So this GJ. This is GJ. This is GJ. This is GJ. So, all right. So, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Which other one? I think GChef was the next one. So GChef was the next one I looked at on GChef. I mean, like I tell you guys, I take just 2 trades in my account at the same time. So even if I call like 5 setups, I could end up taking just 2 of them. But guess what? That's in my main account. Then in my other account, I could spread the rest of them there in my smaller account, where I have a small risk. Okay, but in my main account, I just pick any 2 that suits me, my risk appetite. Okay, so this is what I'm still waiting on this pair. This is what I'm still waiting on. I mean, I want to see this market come all the way here, pick us, and then we're going to sell it. So what pair? This is that's it. So pick us in this zone here. In this case, you can have a stop loss of how many pips? That's it. 24 pips. You can have a stop loss of 24 pips, and then you can hold the market all the way down for 37. 37. So somebody was saying we have a weekly low on EUR/USD. So let me go back there. A weekly low on EUR/USD. EU baby, come here. Let me see you. So EUR/USD. Let me look for another feed. EUR/USD. Let's look for it. EUR/USD. I still think EUR before we see any significant pullback. That's what I still feel, anyways. Because EUR/USD forex.com. Let me use you. So I hope you haven't forgotten that trading traps is actually a model. It's a model. It's not showing you the long-term what's it called? It's not telling you that, it's not showing you that the market is going to move from this low to so far this high or where to where. But all it tells you is that the market is playing within different ranges. That's what traps does. Okay, that is why every time the market hits your specific targets, sorry about that. Told you guys my internet was crazy, so pardon me. So let's proceed. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me, please? If you guys can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Okay. So we're talking about weekly low. So let me do this. Okay, yes. I mean, there you go. It's right here. This candle here, it's here. It's right there in that candle. So I mean, before he gets there, I mean, we still have room to the downside, you know. That's what I said. You still have room to the downside before you can actually see, okay, we potentially see a buy from here. So, but the trapper has given us and told us that we can actually take this move from here, down here, and see if it's going to break that zone, and then we could continue to the downside. Because if you look closely, this market is bearish. If you look closely, the market is bearish, as you can see. from here, continues going down. That's what the market is doing. I mean, you can see a pullback from here and then continue again. So that's what I'm looking at on this pair. So I'm not really too bothered. I mean, I'm not too bothered. So that's that on what's it called on EUR USD. So far today I have called GJ, I have called EU, and I have called GCHF. So we're just going to keep our eyes and we're just going to keep watching them. Okay, those are the trade setups I'm looking at for today. I'm not looking at anything more. I mean, I don't know what gold wants to do. I don't know how far gold wants to. I don't know how far gold wants to come before it shows me some love. But just so you know, if what I'm going to try to do for you guys, okay, good. I talked about gold yesterday. This is what I talked about gold. If you guys remember when I talked about gold yesterday, I told you guys, I put this line right here. I put this line right here. And I told you people that all I wanted to see was this market to close above this zone on the 4-hour. Now that the market has closed above that zone, what are we going to play with? We're going to play with this. Because in all this all here now makes this whole bull run now makes this a demand zone. It makes this a demand zone. So in other words, if the market comes back into this zone, what I'm going to do is based off the fact that it's a demand zone, and I tell you guys that what happens in the demand zone is you want to see the market come to the midpoint of the demand zone, and then you take your move from there. So I want to see the market come between the 50 and the 62. A lot of people may wonder, why is Trap King talking about 62? Now, the reason why I'm talking about 62 is because the institutions, they do not know anything like 61.8. The Fibonacci levels that they know is 0.5. And I keep telling you guys that if the market doesn't pull back up to a 0.5, it means that that's not a pullback. So they know about the 0.5. They know about the 0.62. They know about the 0.70, and they know about the 79. Those are the fib levels they use. Those are the optimum levels they try to trade off of. Those are where they expect the retracement to get rejected off of. Okay, as what I just told you is what the institutions do. Again, I remember I've taught you guys that whenever the market gives you a large bull candle like this, or a bearish candle, a large candle, what you want to see is you pull out your fib on that one candle and then mark out the 50%. Once you mark out the 50%, whenever the market comes back to the 50%, there is going to be some sort of rejection. In this case, we are having a demand zone. We are having what's it called? We're having a demand zone. We're having a large candle, 50% that we're expecting. That's what we're expecting. So now I'm going to switch over to the daily time frame so that we're all on the same page, and then I'll call it a wrap on gold on the daily time frame. Switch over to the daily time frame. I mean, I cannot make this up. I said it's a demand zone, right? I said it's a demand zone. Look at that. On this higher time frame, that's a bullish engulfing candle. So the market is going to come back here, reject, and go up. But I want market down here to give me the best risk to reward on this particular trade setup. Let me go over to the 2-hour time frame. Let me go over to the 2-hour time frame. 1 second. Let me go over to the 2-hour time frame. Let's see. Okay, look at that 2-hour time frame. I mean, this is a trap here. 2-hour. This is a trap here. So, I mean, I cannot make all these things up. They are right in front of us. That's a trap right there. 2-hour time frame. 50%. Buy. That's it in front of you. So I'm just going to, what I'm going to do on gold is I'm just going to keep this. I'm just going to put this pending order and I'll forget about it and hope that this market plays out. So let's see. Based off of the trap. Based off of the trap, your entry is going to be somewhere. Based off of this trap, your entry is going to be a little bit higher. It's going to be a little bit higher. But I want the entry in this line, this zone here. It's going to be a little bit higher. So if this market comes like, let's say here, you have a stop loss down here, and then you have a take profit of a potential of 260 pips. That's the potential here. That's the potential here. But like I said I want it down here. So if I get it down here, I'm going to have a stop loss of, let's say, about the same thing, 100 pips for a move of 270. So that's what I'm looking at on gold anyways. I'm looking at this on gold. So please manage your risk. That's the best I can advise you. Manage your risk so that you don't cry if the market hits your stop loss, okay? You have to be more friendly with your stop loss than your take profit. That's gonna give you a reality check. That's going to give you a reality check on what's it called? That's going to give you a reality check on how you can manage your trade. I mean, you don't want to just go wild and put your stop loss here and put your lot size and all of those stuff. You want to be very, very careful. Trading, they say it is skill. Do you possess it? I don't know. So your stop loss is what's going to help you. So this is EU and GJ. GJ just keeps teasing us. I think I want you guys to jump in, but I'm going to wait for it here for it to calm down. So guys, I think what I have for today, that's what I'm looking at today. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the record. I'm going to hit the record. I'm going to stop the recording right now.